Boom.
Sweet.
So, recap.
Okay, so I think last time round... Hold on a moment. So I've got the starting point is that Jim gives Edge a drink and doesn't drug him, which was important. I thought I'd better start taking notes at that point just in case. And he tells Kathy to mind the door while he's doing some stuff. It turns out that stuff is he's breaking into the room where Dagger Chitty is lying in state. But we find out more about that later on. Saber Ray has a one-to-one, heart-to-heart, possibly more appropriate with Roger. Roger wants to be the captain, just because it might be a fun thing to do, and no one thinks that young people can do anything, and that's a good enough motivation for him. And Ray offers her ear if he ever wants to talk about stuff in future. Tom and Buttons have a talk, and it's getting clear that Tom is starting to command more of the respect of the crew, following the various events of the last few weeks. We are sailing away, I think, at this point from the fleet of the
consortium.
Merchant Navy. Thank you. Yeah, whatever they're called. And Tom accidentally sends the Paladin to do some stuff, and the Paladin goes a bit overboard. Roger, at this point, gets hungry and heads down to the galley and finds the door is blocked, a bit more than would be normal, thanks to Kathy. So he smashes the door down, and then, for reasons I can't fully remember, has a dance with Kathy. This is while Kathy...
I picked her up and tried and turned her around to get her out of my way, I think, was what I did.
So Kathy is running interference while Jim is breaking in through a little hatch somehow into Chitty's room. Edge hears this, turns around, summons the sisters, runs in. Can't find anyone. Bit strange, but that's because Jim is now very small for reasons that he needs to be sneaky, and he's hiding in a chest at this point. What else have I got? Oh, I think I skipped forward quite a bit then. So Edge and Jim have a chat telepathically, and what could have been a big fight between PCs turns into actually something more amicable, much to Rick's probable disgust. And then I'm down to notes then. So Kathy's got respect for Hecate, so there's some sort of connection there. They know about each other. And that's when we find out that Book is doing some dodgy shiz, so she takes some of Jim's hair and then touches Tom. And then I'm not sure what happens after that. And then I've got Roger returns to himself, and Tom goes off to find Dorian.
Yeah, so...
Anyone have anything better for the end?
I think it was... She took some of... Was it Edge's hair? Or Jim's hair?
Jim's hair, I've got.
Tom's clothing. What were the other ingredients for the voodoo doll? Because I'm pretty sure it's very similar to what was taken from Jack in episode 1.
I haven't printed the recipe out.
But I don't know how it would work with multiple people. So yeah.
Is the recipe still in the thing?
Yes, I'm looking now.
Yeah,
it's just called recipe. No. Yes, something of the head, something of the thread, something of the body, something of the dead.
Yeah.
There's a dead person on the ship. I don't know who this book character is, but...
and then there was...
Yeah,
that thing. Yeah. And then Tom had a word with Dorian. Asked him to, talk to his pals up above and see if they can help us out with the whole consortium. And he was like, yeah, I can do that. I'll get on it right away. Somehow, commanded the heavens down on the consortium. And then after Tom eventually got him to stop, he said, all right, now to do the sacrifices. And I believe it was 5 living sacrifices.
Yep.
So to prevent him going around killing random crew members, Tom then searched the ship for anything that was alive, and offered that into the sea, and hopes that is enough to satiate the gods. And then, as everyone was going to bed, Tom decided to go and have a word with Dorian.
Yes, Edge has gone for a nap in the same cabin as the sisters were sleeping.
And
Oh,
Edge
yeah.
slept very well and was not woken up at all by anyone.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, as we are, as everyone's bedding down, you're no longer being actively pursued as much because there are smouldering shipwrecks where 3 consortium ships were hot on your tail. Everyone's bedding down. Before Tom is going to rest up, you said you were going to go and find Dorian of the Cloth. And yeah. So you can find him. He's out looking over the back of the ship. The crew is kind of going through sort of shift, like watch, change of the watch. But yeah, you can find him.
I think so. Tom would go up beside him and look over the edge of the ship, and he'd be thank you for what you did today. Now, in future, could you at least tell somebody what the consequences of your actions will be before you do them, just so we can, sort out damage control. But I just want to say thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. And the means justify the ends justify the means. We got rid of the pursuers. Me and the gods up there. We did a good job.
So I just want to ask, what does the crew here mean to you?
Well, we're all part of Jack's crew. We are all. If Jack is the mind of the crew, we are all his fingers, arms, legs, dangly bits.
So you'd be willing to sacrifice the fingers of Jack to the gods to quell his enemies?
Well, I would like to not sacrifice anything. I mean, the god's pretty powerful. Did you see what he did to those ships back there?
Yeah.
That was a pretty decent thing that they did for us.
It was
I
a
think
pretty
it's only
decent
fair
thing.
that they are paid. They're fairly compensated.
I agree, but at the end of the day, it was a little bit more than what we needed. But next time, if we ask for it, can you tell me what the sacrifice will be before you do it? Just so maybe we could do something else and not have to kill members of the crew.
I mean, if we do the maths here, if we'd have been surrounded by those ships, if they'd have boarded us, how many of the crew would have died? Fewer than 5.
But they would have died in combat. They'd have been able to take or live their life in their own hands rather than being sacrificed without knowing why.
I do not understand the difference.
Well, I just asked the next time you run through me or whoever's in charge what the consequences are, so we can take that into account.
So, given that, the watch is changing, but there are some crew who are able to see this interaction. Everyone is a little bit kind of... they're cautious around this guy anyway, so they're kind of watching and earwigging a bit. Are you taking the view of trying to intimidate and make a bit of a display and example of this person? Or are you trying to just convince them that...
I've tried
This is what
to
they should
convince
do.
them, be persuasive, go for a charismatic route rather than a intimidation.
Okay, so I'm going to give you a choice. You can either do a persuasion check if you are focused just on persuading him to fall in line behind you and do as he's told, or if you want to try and do this in a way that everyone else can, so if it's more for everyone else on the crew to see you doing this, then I will let you do a performance check to be acting as the leader.
Oh, you know what? We're gonna long rest. I'm gonna do performance check, but I'm gonna use my inspiration.
Awesome. Oh fuck yeah, you get it again at the end of every day, don't you? 17. Pretty good. So there are definitely a decent number of people who kind of see you kind of not shouting at this person, not chastising them, but asserting your authority, and it definitely seems to have had an effect. And you hear just in your head, just from a voice over your shoulder again, good, good. This is what makes a good leader. Let the crew see you be a leader. Well done, my boy.
Then he slaps his knee and he goes, "All right, time to bed."
Righto, right. So about these sacrifices. Whose am I? Are you? Am I still, or is that?
So you're saying the sacrifices I tried to make early didn't work, and we need more?
I just said I'm sure it will be fine. I'm just saying belts and braces. I can just throw a few more bodies in but you're the boss.
None of Jack's crew.
Okay.
That's all Tom will say.
Well then, in one more bell, I'll be turning in. I promise, none of the crew.
None of the crew. Good.
Make sure his fingers aren't crossed or anything.
You can give me an insight check if you want.
No, Tom's fine,
Okay.
unless someone else is observing.
Well, a lot of the rest of the crew have seen you talking to him, and they will have heard you say none of the crew. So, take from that what you will. So you turn in. Now, Jim, you only took a short rest.
Yeah.
What were you up to? How come you are not going to bed like a good boy?
Because Jim went. And then, after speaking, messaging Burke, who said she had been deep in her book for the past few hours, Jim went.
Jesus.
Oh, good. I'm pleased this is happening.
Is this why you were late? You were just teeing these up.
A lot of drivers involved in installing something like that, I bet.
I had to pick Laurie up from Scout, from Cubs. It's amazing. The Cubs make great soundboard. So, yeah, Jim is going to be going. But he has no fucking idea what to do with that information.
Are you sharing any of these thoughts with Book or the crew when Book shares this with you?
Yeah, Jim would be a bit stunned and then he'd be going. And then he'd message Burke, and he'd say, "Here, Burke, you didn't come to the galley anytime soon, did you? Anytime recently?"
No, actually, I'm rather. I hadn't really realised how hungry I am. Actually, I've just been sitting here. I gather there was kerfuffle, but you all seem to be handling it. I've just been engrossed in this book.
Well, funny thing is, Burke, I saw you up here only not that long ago.
Fascinating. She whips out a quill from behind her ear and starts taking notes. Tell me all about it.
Well,
I sense an all-night study session coming on.
well, Burke, I tell you what, why don't you come up the galley? I'll cook you up some food, and we'll talk about it here.
I love it. Midnight snacks, studying, research, finding out strange things. Best night in ever. She's very excited to be doing this.
I can't remember. Are Jim and Book next to each other at this point, or is he telepathically talking to her across the ship?
So,
Yeah, it's got a hell of a range. 120 foot range, I think.
But through walls.
Yeah,
yeah, it's almost like thick stone or lead.
Yeah.
Ships aren't typically made of. Okay, so Jim has called out to Book, and Book has replied and said, "I've been sat here doing whatever."
Yep.
Yeah. When you know a person, you can pretty much message them.
Okay, fine.
Anyway.
Well, out of interest. No, okay, never mind. I'll ask a question later.
So, if she will be fascinated by this idea that you've seen her, which, as far as she's aware, she hasn't moved. So she will be flicking through various books and things to try and find out all possible ways this could be happening. So if you are willing to spend the night, forego your long rest, take a short rest, but spend the night doing an all-nighter with Book, you could learn some interesting research.
Jim, you know what? As much as he needs the spell slot back, and he's not really a studious person, he would go get any bardic inspiration back. Yeah, he's going to stay up. And he's going to make Book some snacks, make her some of her favourite snacks. He's going to prep the breakfast, thinking he might be able to get a little nap in during the morning or something. And he's going to allow Book to bounce ideas. Well, just chat to him, try and stay awake. Probably brew up some coffee.
Okay, interesting. So, if you are staying up late with Book while Book is researching, she will give you through her research. She will present you some options to how this could have happened. And she will propose to you that the main candidates would be there was someone, or is someone, roaming around the ship who is able to take on the appearance of other people, whether that be through a disguised self spell, like a kind of illusory thing, or a shape changer type thing. She will also propose that it could be some form of pure illusion. So rather than it being a person that you saw it was kind of a kind of minor illusion or major illusion, or she'll suggest that there was something that was sort of psychological magic that could get into your thoughts and bend your mind to make you think you'd seen and felt things when you hadn't.
So I think Jim would tell Book about the flying snake. I can't remember its name. Jim wouldn't remember its name either. And mention about seeing things in the future. He hasn't seen the assassin, has he?
I don't think you saw him. No,
you
'cause
were-
you're running
you-
off with a skull.
Yeah, you did not see Vokken hanging at the window.
No.
I think
So
only
I don't
Edge
think-
and Roger saw it.
Jim wouldn't be inclined to go down that route. But did he even see the assassin in the boat? Yeah, he saw him jump into the water.
I think everyone would be
Ed,
aware.
Edge would have also. I assume Edge would have also said what happened in the room. That this person just changed into a different person and jumped out the window.
I think Edge was too caught up in Chitty. Certainly, unless there was a significant pause, I don't think that would have happened.
Yeah,
To be honest,
I
Edge has probably forgotten to some extent
Jim
that's
Edge
happened.
didn't have much interaction.
Aside from waking up, he might, when he wakes up, be like, "Fuck, hang on a minute." But yeah, it sounds like it's more likely that Jim will come and say, "Anyone seen anyone disguised as somebody?" And Edge would be like, "But he's having a long rest, so."
So yeah, Jim's going to bounce ideas like the time travel, and talk to Book. Probably just spend a lot of time explaining his situation. But he probably would have done this before though, about the patron and all this sort of thing. He doesn't know he's a patron. This creature that he occasionally goes up on deck. Oh shit! He probably would have gone up on deck and played as well after that big storm.
Okay. So after after spending the night doing this with Book, she would have come to the conclusion that it's far more likely that there is someone, either part of the crew or otherwise, who is either casting some kind of disguise type illusion type thing, or someone who is a shape changer. And she suggests that the first way of detecting that is with physical inspection. If there's someone who's wearing a big beard and your hand just goes through the beard, probably not a real beard, or by taking blood samples sometimes, a la The Thing. But that's as far as she gets with the thoughts and research. You're able to go out and play, and the night passes. Roger, you are back in Roger form, though you notice that you are missing some digits on one hand.
How many am I missing? I've literally got left-handed has chopped tendril.
You only have thumb and pinky left.
So you can still see people and go, "Call me."
And if it's one of your fingers, it's one of Roger's fingers. No.
Nom.
Oh, never mind. Would we be able to see on the ship, by the way? I can only see the map.
Oh, sorry, I hadn't put you back on there, so let me put you back where you were. Doop. So yeah, Edge has gone to sleep in the same bunk as Scimitar Freya. Roger, you made friends with Saber Ray, who was hanging out up here.
She's
You
my
are
buddy.
very much back to Roger form. Boom. Tom, you were on deck having a chat with
Yeah.
but you are free to turn in as well. You are of a state of authority now that people wouldn't mind if you took one of the fancier rooms.
Ooh. Probably wouldn't. Tom's not comfortable with fancy stuff. He'd stick to his usual room.
Okay. Kathy is in the bath. Are you doing anything particular, Roger, before you turn in, or are you just drying out your mushrooms?
Yeah, I need to dehydrate my mushrooms and find something to store them in. Because if they're going to be dehydrated, I don't want them just in a pouch. I need them in a jar or something.
Oh, there's lots of solutions for that in the galley. There's various jars and stuff that you can stick them in. And there's also some salt if you'd like to try and salt them to draw out the moisture.
Yeah, so what I want to do is I want to put them in 2 different jars. So I want a jar with 5 of them in, with the salt. And I want a jar of 4 with 4 of them in. There's not going to be any salt or anything in there, but I want some kind of rag in there that will pull out the liquid from them. Because I want to have them not just in one pot. So I want 5 salty ones and 4 hopefully going to dry out on their own ones.
Okay. Please make a note on your inventory that is the configuration
I will.
mushrooms
Thank
that you have. And night falls. So you will have your various rests. This is night number 2. So Roger, you'll be going to bed knowing that this is the last sleep until I get my first lesson.
It's like Christmas.
Eve. Yeah.
Which will be interesting when that comes. Morning comes, and you are alerted to the fact that you've reached a suitable place to drop anchor, so that the body of Chuti can be taken ashore. But you are all woken up to the sound of the alarm bell up on deck. Some bad's happening on deck. I'm assuming you will go out and see what it is?
Yeah.
Excellent. It would have been a short session if you'd said no. So, on deck, not many other people are up, but on deck we have Dorian of the Cloth, Nuts and Bones, and Scuttles. Can you please position yourselves to where you would be? Please note that the cannon on deck are not actually 20 feet long, 25 feet long. They're just normal sized cannons, but that's just what happens with the map when you scale it.
So I assume we would come up the stairs in the middle here.
Yes. For reference, you can all see a little bit of a growing disturbance happening. If I can find the right picture.
I can't find me.
Oh, fuck! I pressed back on my mouse.
Ah.
That is so frustrating. All those character sheets are closed. Okay, bear with me.
Reopen.
That
Can
is.
Can I ask while you're doing that, Matty, is Tom's newfound favour with the crew because of the events of 2 weeks ago? Or is this something that's happening?
What happened 2 weeks ago?
Getting the smashing, getting what's his name, staff and smashing it and getting this.
No, I think it's just Tom is kind of giving orders.
Okay, cool. That's fine. That's right. I was just checking. I couldn't quite remember how that had happened, but it seems to be. I think it's organic, but it seems to have happened relatively rapidly.
On that note, I believe when Tom got this power, he had some. There was some sort of vision ability he gained.
Oh yes.
And I wonder if that may help us discover a potential shapeshifter. But Tom doesn't know about this yet, so see if
So-
Jim brings it up.
Tom can definitely see people's auras.
Yeah.
And yeah, he one of the things that Tom did see, whether he keeps it to himself, is that a dagger which is upon Edge's person has a little aura around it.
Ooh.
Um,
Okay.
so as the alarm bell rings,
I think as Edge was coming upstairs, by the way, he'd have woken whichever of the sisters were asleep in there at the same time. Obviously, he doesn't know that because he fell asleep, but I think he would have wished to summon as a group.
okay. Given that, let me. pull up.
That's to be clear. Sorry, that's not to say he'd have directed them to do anything in particular, but he would have
Yep.
probably alerted the nearest figure of authority that that was the correct course of action.
I guess if Tom saw this glowy thing, he'd go a bit closer.
Yep. Okay. Roger and Edge. Let me put you on up. Whoop. Whoop. You've got some time to position yourselves, shall we say, before anything happens.
Roger's climbing up the pole that holds the sail up.
The crow's nest.
That's the one.
Okay.
So, sorry, having got to the top of the stairs, the bell's ringing. Is it obvious who's ringing the bell? Can we see that from where we are?
Ring the bell is being rung from the crow's nest. Can't tell. You guys can't tell who's in there, but when Roger climbs up, you can tell that it is quite a nervous and very sleepy looking Greg Glasseye.
So Roger can see that.
Yes.
Okay. For the rest of us coming up, is it obvious what's causing the commotion?
It's sensible to guess that it's this magical disturbance that's happening.
Cool.
So who else is there? Sorry, just got to try and re-find all of these character sheets that I did have sorted, and then foolishly press the button with my thumb. It's that one. And so you're aware, for the next few minutes, there might be some roles that are happening that you guys can't see, but I do commit that they will be honest, because that's more fun. Dorian, you're there, and nuts and bones, you're there. Okay, so as you come up and you get yourselves into position, this kind of magical glow sort of coalesces into a swirl of glowing blue, moist sand, and there's a taste of sea salt in the air, more so than there normally would be, just for the fact that you are at sea. And as it dissipates, two figures coalesce into solid form, and you see the familiar figures of Lord Carcer and his slightly unhinged accomplice. I did not even have to summon you. Please, my friends, there has been a grave misunderstanding. I wish no ill upon you. I think we share a common goal. All I want is the map. You can even accompany me if you like, for me to go retrieve what it hides. But this treasure does not belong to you. I bid you forsake your contract. Join with me. We can find the treasure together. What say
No
you?
thanks. Dorian, you can sacrifice those two. Yeah.
Dorian turns to look at them and kind of goes, and with that, does anyone else want to interject? No. Okay, we are rolling initiative. I like Tom, straight to the point. Where is initiative for these guys? Castle, shackled lady.
Sorry, which one is Dorian? Is it the one? Is that him?
Yes.
Yeah, that one.
You should see a name underneath him.
No, I
We
don't.
don't see.
Ah, that's really annoying.
You've got, you've got to go into the character sheet and then enable it. You've got to assign the character sheet a token or a name, and then tick the box to show nameplate.
I've got that. I can see it.
D&D splaining Rick.
I did it on my campaign. I'm doing.
No, it might be that I've taken it off everyone else's control because I don't want you guys having control of these
You
characters.
shouldn't need
Yeah,
control.
we can't see anything on the character sheet at all.
If you click apply to all tokens, then it will update that one if you did it since you put that token on.
Yep, done all that.
No.
Represents character, yes. Name, Dorian Cloth, nameplate, tick, yep.
Didn't we decide at some point this has become a bit corrupt somehow?
Yes.
This map. So, okay, fine. We can cope.
Oh, I can't see Edge's name or health bar still. Never have been able to see that. I can't open his character sheet either.
36 out of 36. I'm all right.
Yeah.
It's the healthiest I've been in days.
Nice.
And I'm gonna roll Dorian's initiative, but this will be essentially for everyone else as well. Okay, that's that. So yeah, Tom has given the command. Very well. Does this one speak for all of you? I do.
Yeah, get off my boat.
I do not wish to see any of you dead. And I mean that sincerely. But I will happily see you broken. And the shackled lady goes first, and she will start off by going, "You can't tell us what to do, you can't tell us what to do, you can't tell us what to do, I'm going to shoot you." And she aims at Tom with some magic missiles.
Oh.
And she does that at that level.
How many?
Do it. So that is 1, 2,
5, 6, 7, 11, 16, 21.
Yep. And that just hits.
Yeah. Nice.
I've got a bag and I'm going to put your things in it. And then I'm going to break you. And she will move. Lord Carcer is going to do two things. First of all, he is going to point at Edge. And he's going to, you can see as he holds out his hand, it's as though you can feel his clawed fingers inside your mind, like gripping your mind. And I'd like you to please make a wisdom saving throw. DC 17. Okay. So, you feel compelled to do as Lord Carcer says, but you can resist this. But you know that if you do not do as Lord Carcer says, it will hurt. And he says to you, "You there, tell me, bones of your family. Where would I find them? Where are your family buried? And can you please reveal to me where any of your identifiable relatives who have passed may be buried? I'll put you back on the map for reference so you can see.
I mean, so I didn't come up with enough of a backstory to justify this. It's also reasonable that Edge would actually have not known where. So he had no siblings.
Mm-hmm.
He only had parents growing up, and he fled from them due to incidents that led to him being on the oil trades. So he wouldn't necessarily know how to answer that question. I can try harder if you want.
Tell me, where would your parents be? Where did you run away from all those years ago?
Oh, let's make a place. Where's a reasonable place to make up? I didn't think that far back in there.
So there's the lovely town of Amsonburl, capital city, the Hammer, little villages.
It would be
I'd suggest Whittlebrook.
It would be smaller than that. It would be somewhere that would have allowed some sense of piracy. That they would have been shipwrights, anchor makers, that sort of thing. Something that would have been a good, honest trade. Edge would have been a bit of a rapscallion who would have got himself in the wrong place. So it would need to be not so big that the police had been around, but not so small there'd be nothing to do.
So frontier town, misspelt on the map that I've just noticed, thanks to my fat fingers. Whistlebrook.
Lovely. Right, yeah, Whistlebrook. Whistlebrook.
Whistlebrook. And he turns and he says that to the shackled lady, and she gives a little giggle. No.
Ooh,
No.
what's this? Ooh,
Ignore that.
ooh.
Ignore that. You see nothing. And then after that, he will cast. He will cast harm on you.
Cast what? Bomb.
Harm.
Oh,
Can
harm.
you make a Constitution saving throw, please?
That's not very nice.
Ooh,
Oh,
nice.
you pass. So you only take 22 damage.
Only.
Oh, good.
Do you have 28 health?
36.
Oh,
I have 28.
oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I'm so pleased I did that long rest. It was so worthwhile.
Edge, your go.
Okay. Do we assume the cannons afford some kind of shelter, cover, whatever? So if I was to run, for example, to there. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's fine. So
I'll let you have half cover there.
okay, so can I run to that place?
Mhm.
I'm assuming I can. 20 feet, sorted, and try and shoot the leg of the lady running up the steps
Absolutely.
with my shooty device.
Go for it.
Is that likely to be a short bow? Yes, that's what I've got. So that one first.
A 9 is not going to do it, I'm afraid.
Cool. Then I think I have nothing else to do.
Okay.
Do you not get an extra attack?
Ooh, possibly.
I don't know what.
No, I know. I'm sorry. I'm still struggling with the
you're a
what have I
rogue,
got?
aren't you?
Yes. Cunning action? No.
No, I don't think you get extra attacks with a rogue, do you? Okay.
Yeah, you can use your cunning action to hide, but yeah, where you are, you've got half cover, so that's a +2 to your armor class if anything's.
Yeah.
I recommend trying to hide, because it will mean that if you're still hidden on your next turn, you'll get a sneak attack bonus.
Try and hide, please.
Absolutely.
Because the captain said so.
He's not the captain, thank you. Can you
I'm just a team leader.
make me a stealth check, please?
I'm good at that.
He's assistant to the general manager. Okay, that's pretty good. Pretty good. Roger, you're up on the crow's nest. You've got a good vantage point, and you don't seem to be attracting too much attention at the moment. What would you like to do?
I want to shoot that rude lady with my short bow.
Absolutely, go for it.
I just need to learn how to do that. Bear with me. Well, how do I make it press?
Do you have it equipped?
I believe
So in your inventory, make sure it's got the check next to it.
Yeah, it does.
Should just be
So
clicking on
now
the
under combat, you just click on the word short bow.
Oh, I was trying to click on it in my inventory. Shame about me.
Seven won't do it, I'm afraid.
Damn it.
Is there anything else you'd like to do?
Yeah, I'd like to tell her to get off my boat.
You're up high, you can't fly. How far will you fall? She's looking at you now.
That's fine. Can I still do something else while I'm up here?
You tell me.
I'd like to tether myself to the crow's nest using the rope in my inventory, please.
Oh, excellent. Yeah, I'd say, yeah, you've got time to do this. You're not under imminent attack. You can successfully tie a rope around you and tie it to the crow's nest. You are tethered with 50 foot of rope.
Excellent. I want a little bit of it dangly.
A little
so
bit
that
dangly.
I can use it for something else should that be necessary, but that's great, thank you.
How high up is the crow's nest?
The crow's nest is 25 feet up.
So you don't want to use all 50 feet of rope because you'll just smash down into the deck.
35 feet up. Yes, that sounds sensible. How big's a foot? Yeah, 35 feet up.
Yeah, that's it for me for now. But I'm eyeballing her across the boat because I don't want her here.
Okay, Jim, what do you like to do?
Yes. Okay. Jim is starting to see the range on this. Oh, 120. Jesus, he is going to, isn't he? Can Jim see these two pretty reasonably?
Yes.
Yeah, Rick said the cannons aren't actually as big as they look. So I assume you can still see over them.
Very much so. But also, like, for the sake of flavour, utility, or anything imaginative that you guys might want to look at, for the purposes of what's on the map versus what's really there, anything that would reasonably be on a deck of a ship, you will find on the deck of the ship. So even if you want to find a crate nearby, but you don't see it on the map, it is reasonable. A crate would be on the ship, so you can find one. Likewise with, as it will inevitably come up at some point, a barrel of tar.
Presumably burning down the oil trades is seen as a bad thing to do.
Well, burning down someone else's ship didn't go fantastically well in the long run. In short term, very well. Long run, not so much. But burning down your own ship would be considered a social faux pas.
I don't think Tom knows yet that there's a bounty on him still. I think he's still oblivious to that.
Yeah, I believe that that's not really been discussed.
Well, nobody,
just kind of,
no one on our ship knows.
I think Edge definitely does.
Right, okay.
But I don't think that's been really discussed among the crew.
Edge wouldn't really have taken it seriously.
So it was pretty visible that after
I'll put my natural
its
square.
arm towards Edge, wasn't it?
Yeah, he was pointing. He was pointing towards Edge. Yeah.
Jim, actually just gonna Eldritch Blast him.
Go for it.
Oh no, sorry, that's damage. Hold on. Why is it not rolling?
I'll
Oh,
catch
right, I'm in the wrong
Eldritch
screen.
Blast.
There we go. Right. Can it?
A 10 won't hit, I'm afraid.
Okay, he'll do his second Eldritch Blast.
Oh,
would be the
27 will. The crit
hold
definitely
on,
hits.
hold on. For some reason, it's just done 3 in a row, so it wouldn't have been 27, it would have been 10.
It's done 4 in a row, so I've got 10, 10, 27, 14, so I'm assuming it's doubling up each click, so I'm taking your rolls as the 10 and the 27.
Cool. Excellent.
So, yep, crit damage. Does that have any other effects?
No. No. But was Jim very obviously quite hurt?
Edge was, yes.
Sorry.
Anton was.
Anton. Okay. So I think
That might be alright though, so don't worry about it.
Has like twice as much health as
Yeah.
Tom has twice as much health as Edge. Yeah, ever.
So Jim's going to. This is bonus action. He's going to basically attempt Eldritch Blast again, but not because he can't. But he's going to intend harm towards
Casa?
Casa. Can I do an animal handling to see if he's successful in unlocking something?
All allowed. You'd better be going somewhere with this.
Yeah, so he's going to intend harm. He's kind of visualizing grabbing on, like grabbing onto Carter with his hand. So that's. Oh yeah, I should get my spell save to try and beat it, shouldn't I? So, maybe not. That's DC 15. Yeah. Let's call it 14 to beat. No. Okay, he doesn't unlock it. He doesn't cast what I was thinking.
For the purposes
I like
of,
these restrictions you keep putting on yourself.
Yeah, I feel like you're nerfing yourself when you don't need to. This is a very deadly situation. There will be no complaints or consequences if this kind of this would be a decent time for that kind of inner power to start expressing itself. You might need that to not die.
Maybe as he's been all night and he's probably high on caffeine, he's going to inject more anger into that, and he is going to summon the tentacle of the deep.
Oh. Okay. Tentacle. Like it. Whereabouts are you having this tentacle?
Pretty much smack bang in Carter.
Rightio. I had something for this. Okay. You know what, for the time being, until I find the token, here's a tentacle for you.
Weak.
This is not easy. Okay.
Crab claw.
Are
It is a
you
crab claw.
are you doing anything? Can this act at the moment, or is this?
Yeah, it's going to lash out at Starter.
Yeah, when you create the tentacle, you make a melee attack spell.
Cool. I'm not
Melee.
reading it. I am looking at tokens. But you tell me what it does.
So what's a melee spell attack?
So it's D20 plus your proficiency plus your spell spell modifier thing.
Spellcasting modifier.
That's the one. Thank you.
So how do I see my spell cast?
It'll be the top of your spell sheet.
It can't be +7.
Why not?
Yeah, if you've got like 5 wisdom,
I've got 4
whatever it
charisma.
is. Charisma.
That is not unreasonable. Yes, because that'll be adding your proficiency as well. So D20 plus that.
Yeah.
So
D20
okay,
plus
so
7
that's
against
yeah,
starter
okay,
class.
yeah, cool. Okay. 20 plus 7.
Yep, hits.
Oh, nice.
And that's
So takes
D8.
1d8 cold damage, and its speed is reduced by 10 feet until the start of your next turn.
Ooh.
2.
And speed is reduced.
You
Cool.
can move it with a bonus action.
Good hit. Okay, so now we have all of the rest of the crew folk who are all going to act on the same go. Scuttles is going to run up to Jim. I'm helping, boss. What can I do? I'll keep you safe. Nuts and Bones is going to dash very close to Tom. I'll heal you up, laddie. I'll heal you up. Dorian is... Sorry, no, scratch that. Nuts and Bones is going to want to heal up Edge. So he's going to dash to Edge. I'll heal you up. And Dorian is going to dash to Tom. I'm sorry, they're just too much. I can't. I can't just slit their throats. Have you seen them? I'll stand behind you and I'll watch your back. And yeah, the three of them are going to get very close to you, or just cause. Tom, what would you like to do?
I don't like the tone in Rick's voice then, by the way. Just in case anyone hadn't picked it up on it.
When the DM is smiling, it's already too late.
So first, I'll need a rule check on this. So when it says you can move up to half of your speed without provoking opportunity attacks, is that additional? So
No.
would that mean if I did it, would it be an additional 15 feet of movement?
So
No, this one.
the 15 feet, yes, so,
Or is it just-
moving the 15 feet is part of that bonus action.
Okay.
So the whole thing is tactical shift, so that's the move and the dodging opportunity attacks.
Right, so if I couldn't move 30 feet, use that, and then get an extra 15 feet.
Yeah, you can move 30 feet up to someone,
Yeah.
attack, and tactical shift away. Because I think it's cooler that way.
Well, I was thinking more, I move 30 feet and then a tactical shift into someone.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, if you
Again, it's because that's more fun.
Cool. So,
I wish I had that on all that.
my other thing I want to ask is, can Tom take a quick glance around and what's everybody's auras look like?
So, you can see that everyone around you, so Dorian of the Cloth, Rat Scrub, Scuttles, Jim, Edge, Nuts and Bones, all have a they've got different colours to them. There's no discernible pattern really, but they're kind of their own colours. Edge still has a slight aura around one of his daggers. The shackled lady has what looks like several auras that are kind of phasing in and out and switching. Lord Carcer has just darkness around him.
Okay. Alright, so Tom is going to move 30 feet. I'm going to then second wind, which will activate my tactical shift. Press the button. So I heal up 1d10. Plus 5 levels, so 1d10 plus 5.
That's ridiculous. What?
So I can heal 7.
Bullshit.
Right.
Yeah.
Which will then allow me to move 15 more feet. So I'll
In
move up
fairness-
there.
Before that, Vital was a bit shit.
Yeah. Second wind's bonus action, so I can still attack. So I'm going to.
Now you can't rage.
No, I can't rage because that's a bonus action. That's fine. So what was the way I do this? I think the hatchet's light weapon, so
Oh, there's some poor
Missed.
rolls coming through tonight.
and then I light attack with my offhand
18 will do it.
18. That'll be 6 damage. Then I extra attack
Not quite, I'm afraid.
14. Okay. And Tom just looks at this woman with total disgust and hatred, and it's like, I'll get you for what you did last time.
And she will look back at you with glee in her eyes. And she will just start chanting, something of the head, something of the thread, something of the body. And she will claw at you. Does 16 hit?
16 Mesa beats.
And you will take 15 slashing damage.
If only I was raging.
And she will do that again because she has multi-attack. 12 will miss. But as she slashes it with her claws and digs in, something of the body. And just a few drops of your blood just go into a little pouch that she has. Something of the dead. And she will provoke an opportunity attack by moving away over here.
Okay. Well, let's see how this goes. Please hit.
Oh,
21.
Yes.
And I am going to use my maneuver of disarming to make her drop something.
Can you do that with an opportunity attack? I'm not sure you can.
It's an attack. Is it not an attack roll?
It's you make a
An
melee
attack-
basic. I believe with opportunity attacks you don't do any extra stuff with opportunity attacks.
Do I not?
I don't think so.
If you're a protector, you definitely do, because you get.
I think there needs to be specific things that allow you to do extra stuff for an opportunity attack. Otherwise, it's a melee basic.
Okay. Sad.
Um,
Okay, never mind. I don't do that, but I'll roll the damage anyway.
yeah. And yeah, it's a good hit. Plus 8. Okay, Lord Carcer is going to move away from these tentacles. And he's going to advance this way. And he is going to...
Oh, you need to take 4 damage off what I did, because I have the rage toggled on still from last time. So it added 2 each time I...
right, okay. Gotcha. Good honesty. His speed is reduced by 20. So that will put him back there, so he can't advance very far. But he will look at... Who will he look at? He will look at... he will look at Tom. And he will do the same thing as he did to Edge. He will reach out into your mind. And can you please give me a wisdom saving throw, DC 17?
Tom's very wise, you know.
Tell me, would-be leader. Family you left. Where would I find their bones? You must tell me to the best of your knowledge. Or it'll hurt. So you are not obliged to tell him, but if you do not follow this command, it will hurt you.
Tom would say, "Fuck knows, somewhere in Athel, I was sawed off as a kid."
Is that as specific as Tom is truthfully aware?
I can't remember what I said to you about my backstory, but I believe he does not know where. It's just somewhere in Athel. He was sold off when he was like 4 or 5 years old. Let me go back, see if I can see if I sent you anything. Tom grew up on a farm in the countryside of Athel. Parents sold him off at 13.
Farm in the countryside. That is good enough.
That's all he knows.
Thank you, my boy.
But he doesn't care about them.
And he is going to hold an action. Edge.
Yeah, question.
Yep.
So, is it reasonable to assume that Boomer is a bit of a maverick character who may, for example, leap cannons armed during a fleeing from a consortium kind of situation?
Boomer is absolutely the kind of person who it would be so desperate to have a fight that the cannons would be unsafely preloaded at all times. Yes.
Okay. Is it possible that from his position...
Yes, it is.
Edge can...
Yeah.
Edge would like to fire a cannon at Lord Carcer.
There's no way I'm saying no to this.
If he's hidden, does he get sneak attack bonus?
if he's hidden, like it's just comically just a cannon just going. Who, pray tell, are you aiming this cannon at?
Lord Carcer.
Okay, don't forget who's behind Lord Carter in his room.
In his what? Room.
Oh yeah, Captain's cabin is under here.
So, just hold on a moment, please. Let me just draw a line between what I think will be the centre point. So I think Edge would be, I mean, basically it's a distraction technique, but also if a cannon happened to... Whoa.
So,
what's happening now? If a cannon were to, for example, hit him, I'm assuming that no matter how magical it is, that would be, at least, would cause him to have to do something, and it might knock him off the ship or something else, but it would be a sensible tactical decision rather than a maverick, crazy decision.
I mean, depends how accurate you think you are with a cannon, but a cannonball...
Well, I like to think Edge's sleight of hand is sufficient that he could go, whoa, whoa, whoa.
I mean, that's 100% the right dramatic answer of it will be solved with ho ha ha. You are aware that a cannonball hitting almost anything
That's consequences.
will have an effect. Yeah. So, can you? Cannons are heavy. So, it'll be your full action to maneuver this cannon. I'm not going to make you make a check because it's on wheels, but it'll be your action to maneuver the cannon. What would it be to fire it and aim it correctly?
I was thinking sleight of hand because it's kind of a.
I'm not sure it's sleight
Was
of
that
hand.
performance?
I'm not sure it's sleight of hand. I think it would be more to do with either your use of mechanisms, and kind of. Oh, that's talking myself into sleight of hand, isn't it? I think it would be more kind of your perception and awareness of the situation. So I think it would be either a perception check, or I would let you have if there was something that you wanted to do to get Lord Cars's attention and have him square up to you. Then that would make it easier as well for when you light the fuse to hit him. So yeah, you could call him a rude word or something. You could pray for a good outcome.
You see, I think Edge is currently in a situation where he's sort of going for the James Bond, lights the cigar, and then throws the lighter over his shoulder and doesn't look back at the explosion.
Oh, performance!
I think he's finding himself in that sort of but it's. I think it's more about the kind of not going, wow, let's go and do some shiz. It's more like, no, you're a rogue. You do clinical, precise manoeuvres. He's trying to be that guy. So, I mean, I'd take an argument as performance, but I think he's going more for the sense that he is now somebody who his hands are his tools. Whether he achieves that, separate point.
I'll tell you what, if you do performance, I'll let you do it at advantage. But you've talked me around, if it's either sleight of hand, straight roll, or performance at advantage. Because I think performance is more entertaining.
Oh, fuck. See, and if I was some sort of data scientist, I could work out whether this... No, it's not performance. Performance is not what he's being now. He is no longer all frills and whatever.
Oh, shit.
Almost in that 20.
Almost. So, yeah, you fire a cannon. Right, okay. What damage does a fucking cannonball do?
I'm gonna guess it makes a hole in you.
I'd say about 20d10.
Lord Carcer is a particularly magical character, right? So I'm assuming Edge is not assuming it's going to do him any damage. It's more of a buying Tom time to do his stuff, and he's part of the team now.
Campaign's over.
This is hilarious.
The top 3 results on Google suggest consensus is 8d10 bludgeoning damage is what it would do.
Ooh.
I will allow you to roll 8d10 for the damage. And you can, it will push him back 20 feet. 45 damage. And it will push him back 20 feet.
Quite off the boat.
I had a feeling that because Rick allowed 8d10 damage, it's like, we're not going to be able to do anything to these guys.
To be clear, that was not Edge's intention with this, to kill him or even really hurt him. It was simply to cause some kind of distract whatever their little charade is. Yeah.
What did I have there before? Did that do it? Plus 45? I didn't think of that. So like these are very, very, very much killable. It's just it's a deadly fight.
All right, everyone get a cannon. And do performance check.
That is that is absolutely an option. Just bear in mind, there will be consequences if you happen to miss.
Consequences? What are they?
Okay, and just to clear this up,
that's the name of the episode.
I think what you were saying at the beginning meant that I can't move as a result of this now because I've done my thing.
No, you can move. It's just that was your action.
Ah, okay, cool.
So you can't. So I wasn't going to let you like fire the cannon, maneuver it, and then get your crossbows out and start.
Fine. Okay, question then. So, from the deck at the top, where they are at the moment,
Yep.
both of them, is there a way to get downstairs practically?
What? As in, can they go down some steps down into the captain's cabin?
Is that looks like a flat deck? Are there stairs or a ladder or anything?
There's no hatch on that deck.
Fine, okay.
To get down, they'd have to go into the captain's cabin through the door here, or down the staircases down at the bottom.
Okay, so practically speaking, Edge can run 30 feet. Is that right?
Yes.
So I can get down to this stairs down here to go and summon for assistance.
Yep. Are you going down and shouting, or are you going down?
Down.
Going down in an earlier round.
It's going to send the kobolds down there, by the way.
It's going to do what?
It'd be happening kind of at the same time.
So it's two things. It's something about what the demented lady said about the dead would make him think protect Chitty's body, but he's also now wondering whether this might have already happened, and therefore a little bit complicated. But he needs to summon the sisters, so that's his main reason for being down there. So he would be, if he gets far enough down the stairs and could see people, he would definitely be making a shout.
Do you need assistance up there? We are watching over things down here.
Things up here definitely need assistance.
Very well. One of us will be up to join you, Mr. Quicksilver.
I think it might be a 2+ situation.
As you say. Roger. You are tethered.
I am. I'm not going anywhere.
What would you like to do from the nice comfortable position you have up there?
I think I would like to get another arrow and try to hit that annoying woman again.
Go for it.
I've got quite a long range on my bow, so that's all good.
Yes, yeah.
Is Greg also up there with him?
Yes, but he's been into his cups, and he is not a huge amount of good. But he's there as a utility. Ooh, nice. He is there as a utility if you wish, but 26 absolutely hits the shackled lady.
Oh, did I press the right one? I pressed damage, not crit damage, is that
Press
right?
crit damage.
Apologies.
Nice.
That's 12.
And I'm going to say again to her, get off my boat, bitch.
I'm going to come and say hello. I want to see what your bones look like.
I'm going to poke your eye out with my mop.
She starts salivating and she licks her lips.
Dirty old woman.
Jim.
So Jim's going to say to Scuttle, get Kathy and get Book. And get anyone you can. Get them up here.
Are you sure? Are you sure? I'll keep you safe. I'll look after you. I'll look after you, boss.
You'll be looking after me by getting Kathy. She's needed.
Oh, okay, but I need a treat first.
Jim will of course have dried meat on him. Dried grilled meat, so he'll flip a little bit out of the ration. A little bit of ration. Over.
Oh, you're my favourite. Alright, I'll do whatever you want.
And then he is going to he's going to just Eldritch Blast for now.
Okay.
Which is done 2 more go. Cool. Both at him.
Yep. Hits.
Oh. 2.
That's some filthy eldritch blasting.
Yeah. And then
Shit. Fuck. This is unexpected.
and then he's going to move his armies, navy. As you can see, as bonus action, you can create. No way. You can make a mini attack against 10 foot. Speed. Bonus action, you can move a tentacle up to 30 feet. Yeah, so I don't have to keep within the 60 foot. That's interesting.
Is this a concentration spell? Just so I know.
No.
No, it's a summoned ability.
Alright, nice.
It's not a spell.
Is it going right on him?
Yeah, stick it right on him. And it's going to attack again. Which will be well, d20 plus 7. 16?
16 won't do it, I'm afraid.
Ah, dang.
Okay, so it's everyone else's go. Scuttles, after you give him a bit of dried meat, is going to you're going to feel him just kind of reach up and scrabble around in that pocket. Can you please make me a perception check?
Indeed.
A small spiky creature is scrabbling around at your clothes, and you think nothing of it. Nuts and Bones is going to go over here to you, Edge. That's nasty damage you got there. Let me have a look. And he starts patting down, and he's kind of wiping you with a rag.
Is it possible to do a perception check to see if that's standard wiping? Edge is a much more formal character than he was previously.
What are you trying to determine from this?
So it seems weird to Edge that having got to a position of safety, Nuts and Bones would be coming over to do that when there are people who are potentially more in need. For example, Tom, generally being the crew, like, why is he suddenly a priority to Nuts and Bones?
Yeah, you can give me a perception, or you can give me an insight. 15. It's not crazy. You are hurt, and he's the doctor, and he's definitely doing it with a bit of bandage, and you can definitely tell he is definitely looking for where you might be bleeding.
Fine. Edge pays no attention.
So
unless you say more.
So he's a doctor who is looking for where you might be bleeding.
Fine. Edge would say, "There's people who need you more than me."
Of course. And he gathers up the bandage and I'll be on my way. Dorian is going to start climbing the crow's nest. I could do more good from up here. I'll do more good from up here. And Dorian is going to join you, Roger, up on the crow's nest. And Tom, you hear in your head.
Sorry, point of order.
Yep.
What about the sisters? Have they made it up to the deck yet?
They are on their way. That's a good point.
Okay.
and they are dashing.
Edge would like to, Edge, if it's possible, Edge would like to talk to them as they dash past.
You can say something quick.
Trust nobody.
As they go, as you say that going past, Scimitar Freya will put her hand on your shoulder. Almost nobody. And give you a nod.
Edge will do his best to hide, but will be like, "Oh my god, it's happening."
So they'll have come up there, and so actually they'll be like that. Tom, you will hear over your shoulder, "Remember, my boy, a good leader leads from the front. But do not forget your duty is to direct the crew. The crew are your allies, the crew are your weapons, not just your fists." It is Tom's go.
Where's Boomer right now? Is he up here on deck?
You haven't seen him. How closely would you be have familiarised yourself with the ship's roster?
I suppose he would know like the main figureheads, kind of like the like individuals that either are good at what they do or maybe help more out in certain areas. I don't know. Like he's not going to know everybody, but the people that stand out and work well.
Okay, so I'd say that you would know that Boomer and Old Button, it's the scheduled time for them to be asleep, and Grag should be asleep, but he's still on watch. So Boomer, you would expect to be down below, along somewhere.
Okay. All right then. He's going to take note of what the voice said, but I don't think there's much he can do right now with the crew. As I believe the request for help has already happened. And Dorian's useless. He's taken a note that since the fight started, Dorian has run away and gone up the crow's nest and kind of went, I'm more good up here. It's like, almost like he's scared to fight when it can, when his life is at risk. But yeah, Tom is he's gonna start by going into a rage.
Okay.
Is it about the crew or?
No, it's more this woman. And then he's going to attack with his main hand, miss, attack with his offhand. Offhands always hit, it's weird.
Yeah, that hits.
7, he's then going to extra attack. Main hand, miss. With the attack that hit, can I retroactively use the disarming maneuver?
I'll allow it, yes.
So, when I hit a creature with an attack roll, you can expend a superiority die to attempt to disarm the target. They drop one object of that they're holding, and I do 1d8 more damage. Ooh! Another 7 damage.
Okay.
I'm looking to make her drop the bag that she had, that she put my blood into. Or the pouch, whatever it was.
Oh, did that whisper? It did.
Yeah, I didn't.
For the sake of transparency, because this is an important role, That was an 18, and I shall share that.
That fails on my end, so I think they pass. I think I don't know where my fucking notebook's gone. It's like disappeared. But I believe it was like a 16 or 17 my DC. So yeah.
Okay.
Doesn't drop.
Doesn't drop. Is that your?
Yeah.
Is that your go?
If it doesn't drop, then yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, there's nothing else I can do right now.
So the shackled lady will look up to Roger and say, "I'll see your bones soon, but not right now." And the shackled lady is going to take a swipe at your head. And with her claws.
So what did you say the DC, the saving throw was? Whatever it was?
I rolled an 18 in the strength save.
Okay, yeah. Maneuver DC is 17, so yeah. Okay.
So just gonna claw at your head. 20. Oh, why have I got whisper on? 23.
No. Yeah,
20.
it hits. 3 hits.
So that's 15 slashing halved to 7, and takes a clump of your hair.
Oh, that's annoying. But the other annoying thing is, I turned my raged off, so it needs to add 2 more damage to her.
Okay. So
I turned it off, but it was meant to be on there to do. Yeah.
And then she is going to do that again. Multi-attack 17.
Yeah, that hits.
For 6 damage.
And let me guess, she takes a scrap of my clothing.
I mean, and then she's going to take the opportunity attack, and she's going to saunter past you in an almost offensively cavalier way.
Okay, now. 20.
20 will hit.
Yay.
Rip her teeth out.
7 damage.
Jesus. Rip her teeth out.
And with
that's
my
harsh.
attack,
It'll
can I?
sound different if she's got no
Yeah.
teeth.
With my attack, can I draw some blood from her and put it in my pouch?
Yes. You absolutely can. And it is not like normal blood. This is kind of, it's like thick and almost dusty as you collect it. But yet, add to your inventory, sample of blood from the shackled lady.
The blood.
Lord Carcer is going to, can he... Might be that mean. He is going to remind me again. It's Edge and Jim who have the map pieces, isn't it? Or is it Edge and Tom?
Tom has no pieces.
I think Edge has a map piece.
I imagine Jim would have taken one.
Did it go with Jim or did it go with Roger?
Hang on.
I've got one.
The last time we talked about this, we separated out when we went to the different places, right? When people went to the...
So you've got a fake one and a real one each. But I know that Edge has got one fake and real. Who's got the other fake and real?
I feel
Check
like
my
it
notes
was
down.
me. I haven't got it written in my inventory, so it might not be me.
Oh, no, I've got it written down. Map pieces, top left, Edge, bottom left, Tom.
Oh, I do have one. Okay.
Oh, good.
Let me add that. They'll probably soon be leaving my inventory, I assume. Someone trying to steal it.
Oh, hold on, but does that help us, though? Top left, bottom left. Okay.
Edge has got top left, Tom has got bottom left, and you've both got the fakes of each other's. He's going to go over here, and he's going to...
Well, that was clever of us, wasn't it? You know.
He's going to do this again, so can you make a wisdom saving throw, please? DC 17. Bear in mind you have inspiration again from your long rest.
What is that word? Geas. Gears. Is that a word?
I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not sure whether it's yes or yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
yes.
fail.
Are you not using your inspiration?
No.
Okay. Give me the map pieces you have, boy.
Never.
Okay.
Not going to do it, so I'll take the damage.
Okay. So you take, but for resisting, you take 27 psychic damage, which is not halved because that's not halved.
No. Okay, I'm on 6 health.
Edge, it's your go. The sisters will go on what's marked as Dorian's go for all NPCs to make it easier on me, but it's your go.
Edge can do nothing to save Tom. Edge has no ability to heal. Okay. Okay. The situation on
Good
deck.
offense is a good defense.
Well, this is yeah. But also, Edge has previously tried to attack at least one of these characters, and it's not worked very well in terms of stabby.
I mean,
So that's
Edge has done the most damage.
yeah, but with a cannon. I mean, can I try and do that again? Presumably, at some point, there's diminishing returns to the number of times I can fire a cannon using my hand.
There's 3 cannons that will be loaded. This cannon here has been shot, so you'd have to reload that. But there's 3 other cannons that are loaded. You can try anything.
Right, fuck it. Then, can I run up to this cannon and try and do exactly the same thing again, please?
Can you make it 35 feet? You've got cunning action. You can dash. Yes, of course you can.
I think I could actually get to there at 30, but you know, do I have to be? No, I think fair enough. I'm trying to shoot the dude, so yeah, that's where I'm headed.
And
I'd do a kind of
this way.
That looks right, yeah.
I mean, it's
hang on, no. Hold on a second. Hold on. Edge thinks now before he acts. It's not just the bravado and the coolness of it. You see, how insane would it be? Ship lore question. Would Edge understand how damaging it would be to destroy the sail that is currently hanging above the 2 of them in order to create some kind of distraction?
So you've dropped anchor. So the sails are trimmed.
Could it conceivably get away at some pace, any pace, with the front 2 sails?
Oh yeah, you can disable us if you're trying to distract them. If you're trying to like shoot.
I want basically Lord Cast to be like, fuck it, I'm covered in sails. I can't do any. Can't cast magic because I can't see what's going on. Blinding him.
You can shoot out the mast. That will do it.
Cool. And the mast has no ability to save, right? So, yeah.
As long as you can hit the mast, it will do damage to the mast. And cannonballs are designed to go through ships.
Smash ships.
So,
right.
If
that's
you
Edge's
can
plan.
hit the mast, okay, I love it.
You could hit that witch quite nicely then. So stay.
Kill the witch.
What's the immediate threat?
Save Tom.
What's the
Disable Carter. And probably, so the idea is that the sail will land on both of them, therefore it will be impossible for the witch lady to target a spell. Carter will be incapacitated, someone can get some healing towards Tom, it gives everyone a chance to regroup, the sisters can do. This is a tactical move.
It's an excellent plan.
Thanks.
And I love it. so it will be easy
At advantage.
to pull off. The DC, I'm just going to say the DC for you hitting the mast is not very high. What are you going to roll me to hit it? Are you doing the same as last time?
I mean, I'd like to, but I'm not sure I can justify it.
No, of course.
Given I've just sprinted across the deck. Okay, cool. Right, I'll go sleight of hand.
Go for it. No question. You deftly aim the cannon and fire it, and it goes right through the mast of the ship. The mast comes down and falls in this kind of fashion, as there's a chunk of it just blown out this way, and the sail falls on Carcer and Tom, and they are both got a big sails are heavy.
It's heavy, isn't it?
How much damage do I take when the sail lands on top of me?
Give me a dexterity saving throw, please.
Always
Which I
wanted to kill
believe
by
you
your
have a
friend.
bonus to against hazards that you can see coming.
I don't have danger sense yet.
Oh, okay.
I'm only level 1 barbarian.
Is that a level 3 thing?
I think so, yeah.
Okay. So yeah, dexterity saving throw, please.
Danger sense level 2. Yeah. Dex save 15. Ooh.
That's quite savvy.
You are knocked prone. You do not take damage.
Lucky.
But Lord Carcer is also, as far as you're aware, knocked prone. And Edge, take a point of inspiration.
And can I? Is it also possible for me to hide behind the cannon at this point using my cunning action?
Yes.
Is Edge human?
Yes.
You
Although he doesn't look
already
like
had
it.
inspiration.
Oh, you've already got
so-
inspiration then.
I'll take more inspiration.
No, you
Yeah, after a long rest, humans get inspiration.
Well, no one told me that. I could probably have won a previous roll.
No one told you that except the rules.
I don't read the rules. That's not how Edge works.
Even I knew that.
So do I.
Yeah.
See, that's the kind of talk that will get you nothing but D&D rulebooks for your next birthday and Christmas.
You walked into that one.
Yeah.
So yeah, make me a stealth check. See how hidden you are.
Quite hidden.
That's pretty hidden, that.
That's
No one
not-
knows I'm there anymore. That cannon just went off by itself.
Yeah, I was going to say that's not too crit, is it? Okay, cool. So, Roger, Dorian has shimmied up the crow's nest and is standing next to you. You've just seen Lord Carcer and Tom covered in a sail. Shackled Lady is casually walking vaguely in your direction.
I want to know why Dorian's up here. What can I... Let me see. Can I do an insight check on what his thoughts are of being up here with me? Like, why is he in my crow's nest? I was quite happy on my own being up here.
Are you asking him and gauging his response, or are you just kind of just sizing him up?
Oh, I'm going to say to him, why are you up here? But I want to do an insight check on his response.
Okay. He'll say, it's safer up here. It's not really my forte. Like fisticuffs, and that's not really my. I'm not a violent person. Give me an insight check.
Says
Why
the
won't it let
guy
me
basking in the glory of the
Oh, it's
god.
going to come up 12 times now, sorry.
So I'll take
First
the
one
first
was
one.
12.
Please do.
It's a bit weird. Like he's done some clearly violent stuff before, but also he does seem a bit scared. So it's a bit weird, but it's kind of like, right, coward.
Well, why wouldn't you go underground if you were scared? Why would you be up here where they can see you?
Closer to the gods. Closer to the gods.
Roger does not trust him at all. So he's just going to fire his short bow at the old lady woman again and try and knock her teeth out with it.
Go for it.
I've got some real lag going on here.
14 will not hit, I'm afraid. Are you doing anything else?
Hang on, there was something actually. I can't do another action, can I?
You can use your... So you can dash, hide, disengage. So basically your cunning actions. But you can't do another full action. I'll let you do like kind of minor actions like yelling something out or stuff like that.
Can I pick Dorian's pocket with fast hands?
Ooh.
It says it's under bonus actions on here. It says make a dex bracket sleight of hand check.
If it's a bonus action?
Yeah.
What are you trying to get? Which are you trying to find something specific, or are you just go reaching into whichever pocket you find?
I'm just reaching into whatever pocket I find in the hope I'll find something that will prove why I dislike this guy.
Okay. Give me a sleight of hand. Okay. You reach into... You managed to get... With 25, I'm going to say you managed to get into 3 of his pockets. Every single pocket is completely empty. There is nothing in any of his pockets.
That's suspicious.
This is not
That's weird.
usual. This is very unusual.
Opposite of a 5-year-old.
Yes. Or any parent thereof.
So yeah, this you've found this thing. He's not noticed, but there is definitely something odd about that.
Can I push him?
You've taken up your action and your bonus action.
Oh, okay. Won't be a reaction though.
No, you're not reacting to something that has happened to you.
Can she schedule a reaction? Whatever it's called. Repair.
No.
No, okay.
Okay, then that's me, thank you.
Jim, you've told Scuttles to go off, and by all accounts he will do on his next go. He's had a good mooch around and tugging on your pocket. Good little scamp that he is.
Is he out of my pocket now?
Yes.
Cool. Okay. So Jim's not that worried about that. What I would say is that would have been golden if you double critted that stealth and just disappeared for good. Permanent invisibility.
The gods are watching. What would Jim like to do?
Jim would. Jim can't see Caster anymore, can he?
Nope.
No, he.
You can see the shackled lady.
Yeah, he. Nah. He doesn't like the shackled lady either.
What, he likes Carcer?
Loves him. I think he is going to. Oh. Yeah, he's gonna. But. Going. Jesus. He's actually gonna step. No, he's gonna stay exactly where he is. Right, Eldritch Blast on the shackled ladder.
Go for it. Nope. Oh, 23 does.
Cool. 8.
Eight. Yep.
He's going to use the bonus action to move the old
Yep.
things towards her, and they're going to whackety whack her. D20 plus 7. 16 hit.
16 will hit.
Awesome. Right. 1d8. Okay. And she's slowed as well.
Okay.
No, not d18. 1d8. Okay. 4.
Okay.
4 fold.
You've done some decent damage. And slowed. Okay, so it is NPC's go. The sisters.
Edge would have attempted to indicate using some kind of subtle hand signals that he may not have mastered that he wanted Tom protected, but that may not have. He would have done in a way that didn't break stealth. It may not have actually worked.
So, in that case, there's going to be a sprint up here, and there's going to be a sprint right up in her face. Scuttles is going to head off down deck. Nuts and Bones is going to he's going to go Nuts and Bones is going to go around here and start heading back towards, he's going to sprint back towards Edge. And Dorian is going to look at Roger and run his hands, just brush his hair backwards with one hand, and as he brushes his hand over his face, you're going to see the face change in front of you. And in front of you, just white hair falls down over her shoulders.
I was just giving the baby Calpol. Who's the character that this is happening to?
This is Dorian to Roger up in the crow's nest. And Vokken is going to look to Roger and say, "You are not my main target, but you are an easy second. The Lord Caster sends his regards." And Vokken is going to push you, but not before cutting your tether. Which is easily done for an assassin with a knife. And the rope has no way to defend itself. And is going to push Roger from the top of the crow's nest. With, what would it be? It would be I think a 23 will be pretty successful.
Pushing me out of the basket.
Indeed.
And can I do something as I fall?
Do you have anything in mind?
Oh, it's not mushrooms this time, don't worry. I mean, I've run out of ones that turn me into the big thing, and I don't know what the others do. And as I'm falling, getting a jar out of my pocket, opening it and imbibing the mushrooms might be a stretch. So
that might be a stretch, yes.
Yeah. However, there's a lot of rope around the crow's nest and around where the sails are tethered and everything like that. So as I'm pushed, I've obviously got my mop in my hand because I'm a good cabin boy. I've always got my mop at hand. And as I fall, I'm going to wedge my mop in the tangle of ropes underneath the crow's nest so that I can use it to break my fall and swing onto the deck of the boat using my inspiration because I'm awesome. Thank you, please.
Okay. This is not going to be easy.
Never is.
You've been pushed from a crow's nest and you've got to try and instinctively position your mop in such a way that you wedge it in a pile of rope that's falling, and so that it breaks your fall, and you are so give me.
However, can I just interject for a second? I was already suspicious of this person beside me and ready for anything.
That's half true. You were definitely suspicious.
And I'm always ready for anything that comes up in these. But yes, okay.
Make me a dexterity saving throw, please.
Ready for anything like any good janitor would be.
Just to be clear, you are not getting out of this unscathed unless it's a
Oh no, that's fine.
Okay. With a 23, that's not a bad roll. It's not a bad roll. So, with a 23...
It's a shame I got me squirrels. They could have piled up and let me land on them.
Let me just double check. So... Actually, I want to...
Gosh, he's having to consult the ancient stones.
Can I just point something out that you might not have noticed, Mandy? You're over a level 5 rogue, aren't you?
I think I'm level 6. I'm level 6. What have I missed?
Okay. Well, there's a chance you could... would Uncanny Dodge do any benefit for this? It's a reaction.
Not from falling.
Yeah, you just take less damage from an attack roll.
What does that mean? You can take a reaction to halve the attacker's damage.
Yeah.
So when you get attacked, you can use if you have something that allows you to use a reaction. You get one reaction per turn.
Surely.
Something to you.
Oh, okay. So you can okay. It's not a reacting reaction. It's
surely I'm being hit to be pushed out of the basket, though. I mean, if we were being technical.
Yeah, but it's
but you could have 0 damage.
To avoid the attack. It's to avoid the damage of the attack.
So it's like if a sword was coming at you, it's like it hits you, but you dodge out the way so that instead of stabbing into you, it grazes your skin. Whereas
so I can't dodge out of the way of his arm and just gently fall rather than being properly shoved.
Can't dodge gravity.
Afraid not.
Worth a try.
So you take 15 points of bludgeoning damage.
Ow.
And you are not knocked unconscious because of your 23 save. Your mop is damaged. And you have a broken leg.
Left or right?
Right. And you can see this assassin at the top of the crow's nest. She now has a light crossbow held up and is surveying the crew. And that is where we're going to call it.
I'm looking forward to next week when we all die and it's just Jim at the back of the boat with full health.
He's doing Eldritch Blast.
I
You
just
might
started
need to
blasting.
make me some soup for this broken leg, you know.
Well. Funny enough, Jim can probably help you out with a broken leg.
Can somebody remind me what the effect of the tea was that I still have a flask of, please?
No, wasn't
I think it
healing.
was just good
It was
tea.
just tasty.
Excellent.
just-
Okay.
yeah.
You were
That was
very
right.
suspicious of this tea that the lovely people wanted to give you.
Well,
But they weren't
see,
drinking beer.
if I hadn't been joined in the crow's nest by somebody, my plan to stay safe was if anybody tried climbing up, I was going to tip the tea on them. And then if that didn't work, I was going to tie the empty flask to the dangly end of my rope and batter them from up the top. You're not getting in my crow's nest.
I think that might have worked better. Well, is there a practical healing mechanism for non-magical characters? Like, if I see Tom damaged on the ship, all I can do is be a meat shield, right?
Unless you've got a potion.
Yeah.
You can. There is a healer's kit if you are a healer. So you've got to have a healer's kit, and I can't remember. I think it's a feat. I can't remember where you can heal. But other than that, regular people who don't have magic or specific feats can only stabilize people.
I don't know.
Yeah.
You heal in combat anyway with healer.
Yeah, with the healer kit you can.
Okay.
So you need the feat, which some classes just get that feat or pick it up on a level up.
I'll be able to heal myself when I learn how to heal, right?
I mean, I've got some second winds left, but don't think it's going to help much. But what Tom's thinking at the moment is,
Ouch.
if I get up
There's a
first
sheet on my head.
and I grapple him, maybe we both go over the edge. But yeah, don't know yet. We'll see how it goes.
In wrapped in the sheet, you could do some kind of like YOLO.
I don't think I have time to do that.
You're already wrapped in the sheet.
Yeah, but we're both wrapped in the sheet. If I get up, I can attempt to grapple him in the sheet, and then I can. Standing up is 15 feet, and then moving to the edge is another 15 feet. But I can't do that while carrying someone because it's half.
No, but if you just got in, so the sheet has a lot of weight to it, right? So if Tom, as a relatively heavy person, stands up with the sheet around him and just runs for the edge,
Like a parachute.
well, is Lord Caster going to be able to avoid that? What roles do you do for that? That's the question.
Well, also the question is, what's important to Carcer? Keeping his body intact or getting the map pieces? And what is the impact of losing the map pieces, I wonder?
Who's got so?
The black dot. Which was the original? Which was the original map piece? Was it the top left or the bottom left?
The top was the original one, I think, with the tree on it.
Hold on, map piece,
Map piece, map piece, map.
Anyway, team,
Yeah,
thank you for
the
this
tree
evening.
was the original.
So who's got that? By Maddie. Who's got the
No,
who's got the original one? Is it Tom or Edge?
hold on, let me just remember. They went like that. Yeah. So I feel like no, the tree was the second one.
I think the tree was the first one.
No, because it was
I'm fairly convinced the tree was the first one.
no, because after we got the second piece, we learned about the name Kalthak, and we started saying it. We didn't get that until we got the second piece and did it over the flame. We knew about the tree from the first piece.
Hang on, I'm confused. There's a piece of the map with a tree in. I think we got that first. Are you saying different?
I'm saying different. I'm saying the one
Okay.
with the X marks the spot on.
Universe leader, what is the correct answer?
But now I know that these
don't
are the left.
think you remember.
These two are the left pieces.
No, I think we do. I think I do remember, and I'm happy to debate Tom on this particular issue. But this is not the time for debate.
Well.
Oh, hang on. No, because I've even got a so hang on. I'm going to use ridiculous Alex PowerPoint logic to say that I scanned these into my universe map in order, and therefore the tree is first.
That when things get added into Roll20, the bottom one's always the first, and then it goes up, I believe.
So hang on. Which one do you think you've got? The original of the tree or the non-tree?
I think I've got the original, which is a non-tree. The one that says Tears.
No, hang on. Do you think you have the original, or do you think you have the non-tree? Because it's important we tell the difference between that.
I have the one that says Tears in the sand reach the tree.
Agreed. Fine. Edge has the original piece, which is the tree.
That's not the original piece. Because we knew about the tree.
No, but this is absolutely known. This is known. Come on, Jim.
I'm really annoyed I don't have any bard spells. I'm running on empty, right? Because there are dozens of ways I could help out as a bard. Right now, as just a warlock, Jim is no help whatsoever. In terms of the map, I can't remember who, what, when, where, or how. I'm looking at enlarge, reduce, and going, well, I could shrink the crow's nest.
Practically speaking, it doesn't matter because the truth is the truth, regardless of what Tom and Edge think. And as long as there's two problems, right? One is retaining a complete picture of the map so far, and so it doesn't matter who gets injured, whatever, and who gets things stolen from. And the only one that has a black dot potential, which I don't now wonder more and more if we've overpriced in this, whether this is just like Rick logic trying to make us scared of a particular thing happening, and that's no worse than all the mad shit that's happened to us all the way through. Would getting Caster off our back just be worth getting a black dot on one of the crew for a bit? We can give it to Buttons. Job's a good one.
What do you mean, one of the crew? No, it's between us four and Jack. We're the ones that made the pact in front of the Djinn. And so the map piece will not leave your crew, and we will bring the book back to the best of our abilities, else you'll be cursed with a black spot.
I thought that the curse was only about losing the map piece.
No, it was...
Yeah, but you can basically always claim that you're aiming to get the map piece back, the treasure back.
Yeah, but it's not about what you say, it's about how the Djinn is able to determine if you were using the best of your abilities. There'll be some magical thing going on there. Because a Djinn is just like a fancy word for genie, right?
It's the word for a genie. It's
yeah.
The original word for a genie.
Yeah.
Right.
And this is how I get YouTube views, when people go, no, I need to know exactly what was said.
Oh yeah.
It's all online! Well, and Matty, when you find out I'm right, you can just send me a very small amount of beer.
No, the recording failed on the very first episode, didn't it?
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Yeah,
we can look at the episode though, we got the second piece.
Ah, yes. I'm not even going to look because I'm so confident I'm right.
Oh, wonderful.
Has Roger landed on cannonball?
Yes.
Probably.
Cannonballs and rope.
And a mop. It ain't 20 feet, it'll be fine. I've fallen far.
Actually, you're probably down.
Yeah, kids are really bouncy.
Yeah. Right. I'm more worried about assassin in the crow's nest right now.
Here's a pickle.